Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and today at the Genesee I will play at least 4 days because that is the time we need to get Rane to age up to an adult. I am kind of caught up in the other families, not perfectly in sync, but caught up enough. Kinston is not at the top of his career yet, and he is quite unhappy, but he has 2 days off, so that's fine. I think we can catch up with this as well. It's already 5 p.m. because that's when I ended the last video. So we have Vancy, a new addition to the family, and in an hour I will get a notification that I can age her up, but I think we will do it tomorrow, somewhere at noon or something, I'm not sure, because she was just born, right? Also, sorry if I'm ever talking weird, that's because my tooth hurts. Sometimes I really hate having teeth. In the morning it's quite fine, but then I start chewing stuff during the day, and the more I chew, the more I have a toothache. But I'm going to the dentist in 2 days, so I will be there yesterday when you're watching this. Unless you're a member of this channel, then you're watching it almost exactly a day earlier. Hi, Randall. I don't really exactly like what I did with this kitchen. I find it hard sometimes to match paints. Laurel was supposed to be an architecture, right? And the education career is temporary for her. Kinston has baby duty today because Brandy is going to work. Morace and Laurel as well, and he has the day off so he can just take care of her. Especially that he learned everything he needed already, so I think he will just do the birthday alone, probably, or maybe after Rane is back from school, so at least she can be here for the birthday. Let's let her play a little, and at 1, when Rane is here, we will have birthday. Let's see, is she more Morace or more Laurel when it comes to face features? Okay, that's a long dress and long hair. I think she should have afro textured hair. Although it depends on her face features, I can see that she is probably all Morace. That's exactly what I thought. Let me see you. The lips and nose are definitely Morace's, but I am not sure about the eyes. So yeah, if her face looks more like Morace's, even though she has all the colors from her mom, I think she should have, oh my god, this is so cute. The hair texture from her as well. I think she might be all Morace, except for eye shape, although I am not even sure about the eye shape. It's such a common thing in The Sims 2. Colors from one parent, face from the other parent. This happens too often. It turns out that Tina is a lot older than Rane, actually. She might be about 10 years older than Rane, I think. But they can easily be friends, that doesn't really change that much. But I did think that they were more or less peers when they are not. But yeah, she wanted to invite someone over and she's not very happy, so I am just following whatever she wants. Yep, shake that poop out. Shake it. Oh, okay, that's not poop, but that's worse. And she pooped. Yeah, the marriage is exercising together. That's kinda sweet. Hey, Marilena. No architecture. Again, only 3 jobs in the computer. I could actually see the game skipping 2 jobs for Laurel. Hey, Paxton. Hey again. Who has smart milk? Does anyone have it? Oh, yeah, there's a cake, of course. So, have another one. No, we finished the smart milk, apparently. Okay, so let's just buy it with the elders' points. Why not? They won't use them for long. Okay, let's not give her the smart milk just yet, because I pretty much always use smart milk only for the walk skill, and Laurel is the one who wants to teach Vancy, so yeah, we gotta do it tomorrow. Maybe she will take a vacation day to spend quality time with her daughter and teach her to walk and just take care of her in general. Especially that I don't think anyone else can Oh, Brandy could take care of her tomorrow too, but she will be learning skills. Yeah, okay, let's do that. She's pretty tired today, so she also just needs to, like, sleep well, have a slow morning. What is Vancy's personality? Oh, and of course she's super grouchy. Here I don't re-roll the baby. I just accept whatever I have, but I usually use the bad box to just roll the genetics randomizer, right? But usually, especially lately, I've been making babies selectable to see if their personality isn't awful, because you can end up having half the town stealing the newspaper and being super mean to people because they end up being very grouchy. Exactly like her. With 1 point in the nice section. That's probably a knowledge sim, but this is the type of personality that I really don't like in The Sims 2, but well, okay, we will have to just go with it. Morace, this is not your shower. Her parents are super nice, and of course she's awful. Brandy is very happy because she just maxed out a skill, creativity, and she really wanted to do that. That was a big dream. Yeah, Laurel is definitely not going to work today. She was supposed to pee and shower before bed, but I think Tina was approaching the bathroom and I commanded that, so yeah. And it just got broken. I am so disappointed that none of Laurel's face. Oh, she didn't want to miss work. Yeah, Fortune Sims. Well, I will make it up to you by teaching Vancy to walk. Yeah, because she is so beautiful. I really wanted her, like, some of her features to pass, at least. Man, that's always so disappointing. And then you try to make more kids and they just end up, well, sometimes clones because the firstborn sequence syndrome, you know? But even if you avoid that, you have 4 more kids and all of them are just like the other parent. That's why in the Backman family, I am a master breeder and I age up the kids to see what they look like. But you can't age them down to babies. So in that family, I don't really care if they're toddlers immediately because I always just like age them up with mods and that's it. I don't even play with that family. So there, I could go with the most perfect mixes. Like Laurel, whatever I wanted, I could just get. But usually I don't do that, so some of the features that I really want to keep just disappear very quickly and it's very disappointing. Brandy, stop this. We are, I mean, you have to do it, but we are feeding her the smart milk, although, yeah, she needs to go potty as well. Okay, she is not doing that. I mean, we should probably have another potty chair in the living room or something. Now I'm wondering, which one is the living room? This is definitely the living room, but what is this? A concert room? I mean, this is just like a hall, but it kind of does look like a living room. But this is the proper living room. The concept of living room in general is seems kind of exotic in Poland sometimes because we usually live in very small apartments and the same room that is the living room is usually also the parents' bedroom. I think I mentioned that a lot in my series. Yeah, I mean, I now have a living room, kind of. It's small. I mean, it's mostly kitchen because it's like 2 rooms in one. But I only don't have like a proper living room because we didn't really want it. But we could easily have it. So we just have like a tiny sofa and the rest of the living room, except the kitchen, of course, is just my boyfriend's desk station kind of thing, you know, like workplace. But we have like enough space to have a living room, right? But back when I was living with my parents and my brother, we only had 2 rooms in a very, very freaking tiny apartment. And yeah, basically my parents were in one room and we were in the other room. And my parents' room was the living room technically as well. And that happens a lot. Usually people have a proper living room when they have a house, because then they do have enough space to have a living room. So Vancy was just potty trained and she's super happy, but Laurel also has a mission. Rane missed school today? I didn't even notice that she wasn't gone. We are paying for private school and she skips school. How disrespectful is that? You brat. We are literally paying because I have a mod for that. It's not much, but it's honest work. Okay. This is a ceiling fan, just so you know. Oh, yes. Good. Very good. Kinston has just fulfilled a lifetime want. His next goal is to teach Vancy to talk. He has all the time in the world now. Because he can just take a vacation day, he can just retire, he can do anything now. Ah yeah, Elder Woohoo. Loving those boxers, Kinston. I am so glad that our bills are this much. It's always so satisfying to just throw away all this money. Oh, Kinston is going to work at 9 p.m. Laurel should actually try to change jobs. Rane is going to school today. Yesterday she just was eating cereal a little bit too long. Again only 3 and again no architecture. A lot of university jobs are appearing on the computer. Vice President! Congrats! Now you need 2 logic points. Finally some work to do. Nope, she won't say bottle. She will say teddy bear though. I hear some honk honk. Yeah. Okay, let her pee. Or poop, or whatever she needs. And today in the evening we will have Rane's birthday. Because after 6 p.m. I can't just age her up. And I will invite the whole Bachman family for that occasion. Because, you know, we need to have family over sometimes. But I won't invite the cousins. I will only invite the closest family to Laurel. So her parents and her brother. And Tina is already here. Somewhere. She should be at least. Maybe I forgot to greet her. Yeah, that's possible. She wanted to invite someone over again. So let's do this properly this time. Invite household, Brock, Randall, and that's it. Kinston and Brock were friends, right? They still are. That's good news. We reign, birthday supreme, and the wish is supreme, and the age up supreme. Brock is not here, but that's fine. He probably went into the hot tub or is exercising on the stick. Do I age up anyone? Nah, I don't think so. She wasn't really, like, looking for anyone, so I don't know if she has any chemistry with anyone. But I will check her chemistry with Randall. I know he is Laurel's brother, so like Rane's sister-in-law's brother, but that doesn't stop them from being together. That's not that weird, right? Okay, it's negative. Never mind. You need a secondary aspiration still, but that won't fix much. So you're now popularity, and for secondary, you should be either knowledge or fortune. I think fortune, so that might change things between her and Randall, but I don't think it will go past 1 bolt. So my dream to just move her into the Bachman family has been crushed. Yeah, I think fortune is better. At least makes her quite different from her brother, even though they have almost the same personality. She could actually take all the money we have and just move out somewhere to a house. That would be useful, really, to just get rid of that money. Yeah, now she has no chemistry with him. It's not negative, but it's nothing. I am here for her cheekbones. Look at those Wow! She will probably never need any injections. Cheekbone supremacy. It would be tempting to move out Rane, but that would make me 4 additional households to play. And I would, as always, play them off the record, or not play them at all and just age them up with mods. That sounds like an effort, but it's also effort to keep her in the Genesee house, especially if she's supposed to get married or have kids or something. So I'll think about it. This house is too much for her, definitely. This is the house where the other Genesees lived when we had 3 kids in the 2nd generation. This house should technically be ours, but nah, I just want to get rid of the funds and build a new house for her. That's not a problem at all. They have enough money for her to just move out right now and just have her own separate house. She feels like an independent person, so it kind of feels like this is what she would want. What do you guys think? So a quick reminder of who the families are. I think I need to do this every now and then, so that you guys don't get lost. So the Bachman family, where Laurel comes from, is a family built for generations from Sophie Miguel. It was built pretty recently, like a year ago, I think. That's recently for me because I'm old. And I am just basically doing like a fast forward thing, just aging them up at the proper time, when I need a new generation, so that they are more or less equal to the Genesee family, except that Sophie Miguel was equal to our generation too. So now that we have Laurel in our house, Morace is generation 7, but Laurel is generation 6 of the Bachman family, right? So I am just like adjusting it so that in each generation there was a potential partner for someone from the Genesees. And just now in the 7th generation I finally could match them and make a marriage out of those 2 families. But this family is still very large. Because there were multiple kids in each generation. I was following their aspirations, I think, when it comes to number of kids. So my usual rules, which is if one sim has a family aspiration, they have 2 kids. If 2 sims have the family aspiration, they have 3 kids. And any other aspirations combined will just make 1 child. So now there's a cousins situation because there is Tamika, who is Laurel's first cousin, and, you know, like, there are a lot of them. And the Longs are a continuation of Benjamin Long, who is generic townie, and he was married to one of our sims once, and then she died, so I didn't want him to, like, go back to being a townie or whatever. I just moved him into another house when he was already an elder, and he just had a whole new family. And then Garland Genesee from our family also had a child with one of the family members of this family. They are all dead now, you know, those members. So Paxton is a grandchild of Benjamin, I think. Yeah. And Tina is their daughter. She is already an adult. She was adopted, and I am not doing much with her lately, but I will. And the other Long family is, of course, James, who is Garland's son. As I said, Garland had a child with one of the members of that family, and this is James. And he has a wife and a daughter, Harley. And also the Longs were connected with the Bachmans, because Paxton is a Long descendant and a Bachman descendant, okay? So there's like a lot going on. And with the Longs, I usually just play normally. I sometimes fast forward the time a little bit with just subtracting days by the sim manipulator, but it's just sometimes when I get bored. But usually I just play them normally. Same with James. So I know this is all very complicated, but I hope you guys more or less get where those families come from. So that's it for today. Next time I will maybe show you a new house for Rane, and Vancy only has 2 days before becoming a child, so Kinston still has to teach her to talk, but she is more than halfway through, I think, and he has a lot of off days at his work now. He only works 3 times a week, and he can always retire. So another success. Generation 6? Kinston is Generation 6, right? Fulfilled his lifetime want. That's great. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. Then I don't, it's true. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't. Want anybody else but you. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't. Want anybody else but you.